greatness. But my mama also, she told me take care of the kids and everybody around the world that can't fight for it. So it's Hakuna Matata, beast on the water, pray to provider, please don't divide us. Keep that and try to face your intruder to be someone brighter. Yeah, all in mind if you don't listen that much, but some of y'all don't listen at all. Same shit they be pushing your buttons. Got a grown man having withdrawals. I don't mind if you don't listen that much. Yo, I just mind what you say for the crowd. But some of y'all don't
Hey, what's happening, everybody? It's your boy Onyx here, going forward. Let's go ahead and fade this out. What's happening, everybody? It's Sunday once again, and it is that time to listen to the golden tones with the funky intro music. Yo, nah, I'm just playing around. But what's happening, everybody? It's your boy Onyx once again. Let me get this music out the way. What's going on? Why is my music being that? It's doing what it do, but hey, gotta keep it going. I got some new tools, new things I'm trying out, so hopefully this will work. And I got the music faded out. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Yes. All right. Whoo! I tell you. So what's happening, everybody? It's Sunday, 6 p.m. East Coast time, and I'm having printer problems. I'm sitting here. I'm trying to print my script, and for some reason, it's not doing it. And usually I have my script in hand, and it says it has an error. Oh wow! I don't know what's going on. So what we're gonna do is cancel it. We'll go ahead and we got all that stuff going on. Delete that and see what happens. Maybe I need to restart. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, check out the title of the day. Today is What is the New Normal? What is the new normal? I mean, ever since March, this stuff has kind of thrown me completely off, but that's okay. It's okay. We still have the shameless plug. So if you're watching here on YouTube, please do me a favor. Do me a solid. Go ahead, click the like button. Go ahead, if you haven't already done so, hit the subscribe button along with the bell, ding, 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 so you can be notified whenever I get some sort of video that I put up, or maybe one of my rants and raves where I just pop on randomly. In addition, you can check out the audio podcast on anchor.fm/goingfullnerd, but you can also listen to it on Pandora, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Spotify. That's right. All you got to do is search for Going Full Nerd, and I'm there. Lastly, but not least, if you want to get cool merchandise like the Going Full Nerd, let me see if I don't even have one sitting out that I can reach. Oh, that's kind of bad. That's not good. That's not good. But yes, I do. If you want to get masks or the new norm, go ahead to goingfullnerd.com, hit merchandise, and get yourself an official Going Full Nerd face mask that you can wear so you can go grocery shopping. Go to the store, throw it in the wash, come back clean, and not worry about breathing your nasty germs on other people. Remember, it's not about protecting what's coming in. It's about stopping what's going out. So, I'm back. Shameless plug time. Whew. I think I got it all. Podcast, YouTube, goingfullnerd.com. I do so much. And speaking of cool ass merchandise, y'all don't see what I'm rocking. Y'all don't see the new Onyx shirt. You don't see the new Onyx shirt. Yo, you keep messing with me. People do what they do. Shout out, what's up to my man Omar? What's up to my man Booth? I'm glad y'all dropped in on the live chat. Appreciate y'all. I gave away my second free mug this week randomly to a group of friends, everybody that complained about mugs. And I jumped into a group chat with them, and boom. Yes, we do have the adult beverage. Dos Equis, only 2 X's, even though your boy rocks with 3. So Let's see if I can print this script. Let's see if it even allows me to do it, because sometimes it's hard for me to remember stuff. And these eyes looking at a computer screen, it gets a little crazy. You know what? I just give up. I give up. I don't know. I don't know what's up with my printer, folks. It will not. I say again, it will. No wonder it won't. It would help if it's plugged in. Ah, here we go. It's plugged in now. It's plugged in. Is it going to print? It's going to print. I accidentally unplugged it. That shows you technical stuff. Technical stuff. But check it out. So much has been going on this week. I mean, in all honesty, and I think hopefully, you know what? I got to do printer maintenance. The dang thing jammed up too bad on me. Oh, well. But check it out. So much stuff's been going on this week. And, hey, the reviews are a little behind. I just, between work and, taking care of family, it gets hard trying to watch a whole bunch of different shows to give reviews, a whole bunch of different movies to give reviews. But that's okay, because there's a lot to talk about, a whole lot to talk about. Things like the Microsoft NextGen game reveal. You got Ray Fisher, Cyborg from the Justice League, picking fights with Joss Whedon. That's a crazy one that came about after this release, the Snyder Cut stuff. And then the big oops by CBS dealing with Comic-Con Live and YouTube. They kind of blew it. So here's the deal. We're gonna get to a lot of stuff. We're gonna talk about those three things. Then we're gonna get to what you guys want to talk about. The phone lines will open a little bit later, and I'm also going to be checking the chat and talking about it. So check it out. Let's start off with the video games. Okay, so let's talk about the Xbox Game Showcase. We're going to talk a little bit about the good, and we're going to talk a little bit about the bad. I'm going to say the good. I'm glad that Microsoft and Xbox let us take a good look at Halo. They let us see Forza Motorsports. Those are like two games that I really dig, that I really got into. I still get into. And, I just kind of play offline. Don't let people know I'm playing Halo and Forza. It is what it is. Shh, don't tell anybody. But then, just to kind of put it out there, they had some other games. They had some other cool games. They had like Psychonauts. They did something with Destiny 2 and all that good stuff. But this is the thing. Overall, I'm going to say that reveal from Xbox and Microsoft, it was a fail. It was a fail. Why? Because they showed a lot of in-game engine crap. They showed the Halo Infinite gameplay, which was something that people wanted to see. They showed, game engine stuff for Forza, but they didn't highlight like the strength of their next-gen system. They talked about stuff that, Microsoft exclusives. Okay, I get it. But we want to know about the Xbox Series X. We want to know how powerful it is. We want to see what it looks like. We want you to talk about the strength of the system. If you want me to spend anywhere from $300 to $600 on another gaming system, you better give me something early. You better show me something. Sony went out. Sony dropped their balls on the table. Sony was like, yo, here it is. Bam. This is what we got. This is the game. This is the console. This is all the stuff. Microsoft is sitting there doing the same old thing they've done year in, year out. I mean, I'm a big Xbox head. I'm an Xbox fanatic. It is a known fact. But we got to do better, Microsoft. We got to do so much better. Come on, man. And, even though that Forza does look hot, and Halo Infinite does look hot, I don't know. A lot of this stuff is going to release on PC before even the next-gen system comes out. Like the Halo, I believe. So, what was the purpose? Are you more into your games, or are you into the system you're trying to sell? Because if that's the case, I got a big, beautiful PC. I'll start playing PC games and being that dude that cats run away from on crossplay. Just saying. Just thoughts. Just thought. But You know, it was a better deal. It was a better deal, you know, but they failed to catch enthusiasm of fans like us. They really did. So they got to start answering questions about the next gen system. I mean, they don't want to repeat the mistake they made when they had Xbox One going up against PlayStation 4. All honesty, you know, Xbox One back in the day, Xbox Live was the strength of Xbox One, but it wasn't strong enough to go against PlayStation 4's exclusives and the things that they did. So, you know, let's pick up the pace, people. Let's pick up the pace. Next thing, let's take a sip of the adult beverage and go on to the next subject. Like my man Booth said, might as well get both systems. Might as well get both. Mm. But here we go. So let's talk about Ray Fisher and Joss Whedon. Let's move over to movies and television. Okay, so a little bit. We had the announcement, HBO Max. We have the Snyder Cut coming to us, and with the Snyder Cut, a lot of bad feelings came out. I mean, a lot of stuff that we as fans, I know I wasn't privy to. It's funny because now you got Ray Fisher. He's the brother that played Cyborg in Justice League. Okay, and it makes me wonder, did they hold a gun to your head, Ray Fisher? I mean, they got him on camera back in the day during the pre-release for the Justice League movie, kissing Josh Whedon ass. I mean, let's keep it straight. Oh man, it was great working with him. That movie's gonna be good. Boom, 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 boom. Soon as Zack Snyder gets this Snyder cut approved, released, and all that stuff, now we got Ray Fisher talking about how horrible and abusive it was to work with Joss Whedon. Now, I don't know if it's true. I ain't worked with neither one of them suckers. And really, it doesn't matter. But here goes the deal. Here goes the deal. Joss Whedon is still getting work. I ain't seen Ray Fisher in squat since. Somebody get me a filmography and email me that on Ray Fisher. Because my thing is this. I mean, don't put all your eggs in one basket on one character, bruh. I know you had a cyborg movie lined up, but with Corona and with the state of Warner Brothers and how they've been screwing up movies, yo, bruh, you might not want to be pissing off a bunch of directors. I'm not telling you to kiss nobody's tail, and if he's abusive, he's abusive. But, I mean, there's a better way to go about this. I mean, I know you had non-disclosure agreements and all that stuff from Warner Brothers about anything dealing with the film releasing and stuff like that. But goodness, you're just dumping on old boy. It don't matter. He done made his money. He done walked away. He's still getting residuals from his cut. You getting residuals from his cut. I hope, or your manager ain't about squat. If I'm gonna be in the movie and you gonna get me some speaking parts, I want 2%. I want 2% for the life of the movie. When that sucker hit VA. Well, I'm doing my age. I'm about to say VHS. When that sucker hit Blu-ray, and when that sucker hit streaming, I don't care if they beaming that sucker straight into your mind. I want 2% or whatever it makes. I don't care if it's good, bad, or indifferent. There are some crappy movies out there that people are still getting paid. Maybe I am on auto-tune. I don't know. I did some I did some adjustments to my computer. So I don't know what's going on, man. Life is crazy. Let me take a listen real quick. Fine. I want 2% or whatever it makes. Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy, but I guess it is. Let me see if I can turn this mess off. That's funny. That's funny. Why ain't nobody tell me I was sounding crazy? Huh? Why ain't nobody tell me I was sounding some kind of way? Let me turn that. Boom. Boom. I think I'm back to normal now, am I? Am I back to normal? Am I back to normal?
Hold on.
That's crazy, but I guess it is.
Hold
Let me
on.
see if I can turn this mess off. That's funny. That's funny. Why ain't nobody tell me I was sounding crazy? Huh? Why ain't nobody tell me I was sounding some kind of way?
Yo, that is kind of
Let me
hot.
turn that.
I might
Boom.
make an album.
Boom.
I think I'm back to normal now. Am I? Yeah, I'm gonna make an album. I'm about to make an album. I'm about to kick an album. Omar and Booth ain't say nothing. They ain't gonna say nothing about the auto tune. I'm about to get funky up in this piece. Cut the yang. But the bottom line, Ray Fisher, Josh Whedon. Yo, why don't y'all just do a celebrity death match? Let's go ahead. I put my money on Ray Fisher. He seems like he can handle some of this stuff, and he could also, lay some hands. I think he got a little bit. He could lay some hands, but don't just sit there and cry on the internet, man. It's all good. It's all good. Whoo, man. But Ray Fisher really, he jumped out there. He said, if I said, and if anything I said about that man is untrue, I invite him wholeheartedly to sue me for libel and slander. And he said Whedon is probably scared. Hey, yo, that's calling somebody out. That's calling somebody out. Y'all talk about my auto tune was kind of cool. I'm gonna do a video with auto tune, and I'm gonna really do one with auto tune. Put it up sometime this week. Start tripping and doing some funny stuff. See if that works. Everybody else do it. Why not me, right? But yo, the last of my pre-scripted stuff. Let's talk about San Diego Comic-Con. Yo, San Diego Comic-Con actually still happened. They did it virtually. And just to tell you how important it was on my list, I watched none of it. I didn't see anything from San Diego Comic-Con, even the news that I usually get. I'd had better coverage at Comic-Con when it was still going on, and I was sitting here in my house, in all honesty. In all honesty. But check this out. But there was a big gaffe. CBS. Now, CBS, let's talk about CBS for a minute. CBS owns the Star Trek stuff. I'm cool with that. That's, they do their thing. They holding on to that. Disney didn't buy that. HBO, Warner Brothers didn't buy it. CBS, Viacom, they still holding on to something that people want to see. Trekkies, they still holding on to it. It's cool. I dig it. But here we go. This is the crazy part. This is the craziness. So they were doing a Comic-Con live panel from CBS, with the CBS properties from San Diego Comic-Con, for the virtual San Diego Comic-Con. YouTube has an automatic copyright strike and blocking capability, which is why you never really see me put up like live video or anything like that, because then the owner of the video could actually block it, and then you wouldn't be able to see my video or listen to my voice and all that good stuff. So what did they do? CBS copy blocked. I was getting ready to say cock block. Copy blocked their own material. They were streaming live across YouTube, and YouTube, because of the automatic blocking system that CBS has in place with YouTube, blocked their own material. They did a blackout for like 20 minutes from what I understand. Now, if that ain't the biggest gaffe, the biggest mistake that you could ever make, come on. That's crazy. That's deranged. So basically, for 20 minutes, they lost out on their own ad revenue. They also lost out on getting the information in front of people. Now, it was fixed after 20 minutes. People could go on YouTube and watch the whole thing without the gap. I understand. It's cool. It is what it is. But that just shows a problem with the automatic filtering that we get. And I think that might be the same thing that's blocking me from getting out to a wider audience. But you ain't hear me say that, because then this would end up probably getting buried somewhere and you never see the video and your boy would never get monetized. But it doesn't matter if I get monetized on YouTube or not. I just like to see that people get to enjoy my content. It is what it is. But check it out, folks. Now we're at that point. I'm going to open up the phone lines if anybody decides to call in. The number is 202-643-4208. I am going to speak with you not auto-tuned. All right. Not auto tune. I might throw in the auto tune later, but it's all good. I'm going to speak to you, not auto tune, but if you want to talk about anything, please put it in the chat window or give a call in. Hopefully, the rest of my system acts right. It's already crazy. I got to take my printer apart in the next few minutes to make sure it's not jamming anymore and all that good stuff. But here we go. So inside the chat, my man Omar asked me if I had seen the new Hellstrom trailer. No, I did not see it. Actually, I got to go back in and take a look at it. I try not to spend a whole lot of time on the computer outside of work, but what I did hear about it, what I did come across it without me watching it just yet, is that this is going to be pretty dark. This is going to be like straight horror, which is kind of what Marvel has been promising us for a while, even before they purchased Fox, when we were supposed to get that infamous or now non-infamous movie that may or may not ever come out, The New Mutants, which I'm still trying to figure out why they haven't put that out, via on demand or stuck it on Hulu or Disney Plus or something right now, because it's just absolutely ridiculous that they're going to hold a movie like that waiting for movie theaters, especially when movie theaters are trying to hold out for brand new content, such as the statement made by AMC theaters, which they were, what's the best way? They were supposed to already open by now, but they decided to push back their opening because there's no new movies to show. So how can you lure people in if there's no new movies to show, if the studios aren't releasing them? That's that symbiotic relationship, folks. Studios got to make their money, but so does the movie theater. The whole new movie theater thing is going to, it's going to be crazy. I know I'm not really clear in my mind or feeling super safe about going into a movie theater. I mean, I've had some crazy movie theater experiences over my years of going to the movies, from, people going into the movies and going to sleep, bringing blankets, to seeing people do the wild thing in movie theaters, as well as other questionable things, depending on what neighborhood I went to the movie theater in. Tales from the hood, if you want to call it that. But it's crazy that it's going to be like that for a while, folks. I mean, I miss going to the movie theater. I miss that atmosphere. But until they get a handle on this sickness crap, I don't know what to do. I mean, I'll be in the house with the remote talking about, let's pull this up, and maybe even checking out some questionable means to see a lot of these movies that, we try to get a hold of or that we want to see. I mean, what's the movie, Tenet? That's supposed to be the big blockbuster that's going to get everybody back in theaters. Push back indefinitely. Wonder Woman 84, that might be something to get people back in theaters. Don't know how that's going to turn out. So it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. Well, guess what, folks? We are at that time. I don't like to sit on here too long. It gets hot in the studio. Plus, I'm almost done with my adult beverage. Getting a little hungry. Got to eat some dinner. So check this out, folks. Remember to follow me on Twitter. Don't say anything nice. And if you can't, damn, I'm all messed up. What am I? If you can't say nothing nice, don't say nothing at all. Send it to me on my Twitter handle at Onyx1969, and I'll say it for you. Technical defects aside, I think we did pretty good today. Remember, please, if you're watching this video, I'm counting y'all in this room. 1, 2, 3. I only got 2 likes on the video. Y'all gonna do me like that? Y'all gonna do me like that? Come on now. Work with a brother. If you're in here watching, hit the thumbs up. Let me know you're there as I hit the funky outro music. I'm going to hit it. I'm going to hit it right now. Yeah, don't make me have to get the auto tune again, because I will hit the funky outro music. There you go. Anyway, peace, y'all, and I'm out of here. Not enough adult beverage, truthfully. Hey everybody, hey, my bad for the technical difficulties. That's what happens when you mess with your computer every so often. But please, why don't you do me a favor? Check out some of these videos that you may see at the end screen right here, since I'm recording this for the people who watch YouTube after the fact that don't watch it live. Like, share, subscribe. Peace. And I'm out of here.
And it's okay